Okay. Welcome, world. What's going on? It's another exciting night on the Man Cave. As y'all know, I'm your host, Cal Williams, and of course, I'm joined by my co-host, my big bro, DJ Favor. What's going on with you, bro?
What's happening, fam? I'm so much better, Doc.
Okay.
I was scared, bruh.
Uh-oh.
I thought I had caught the COVID, bruh. I was
Caught the COVID.
yeah. See, I don't get sick, but when I do,
It hit you
it was
hard.
it was
It hit
ugly
you
up in
hard.
here, Doc. I thought I had caught it, bruh. I was
Right.
like, oh my god, please tell me I ain't caught COVID. So I
Right.
went and
Right.
did an emergency test here in the city. I didn't even know that was going on. I drive up, it's like 12 cars in front of me. Like, what the heck? What
Damn.
is happening?
Damn.
I get up there and they was like, yeah, it'll be, what was it? I think it was like 9 days or something before I got the
Okay.
result. So the whole time I was holding my breath.
Damn. It was like that.
Bruh, I don't get sick.
Okay.
I don't. I don't get sick. But when I get sick, I get sick.
Right. Right.
Like it be something serious. So I was in here like, shoot. I told my pops them, I was like, yo, if y'all come over here, just leave the stuff in the front. I'll get it.
Oh yeah. You already know. You already know. That's when you know you feeling bad. Like you don't
Yeah,
want to
nah,
involve it. You ain't trying to
bruh,
deal with nothing. You like, listen, just leave me alone. Let me be.
bruh,
And
I ain't go to
that's
church,
when you know
bruh.
it hit you kind of hard.
You
It
know,
hit
you
you
don't
hard.
go to church or something, but for real,
Right. Oh yeah. Anytime you ready to bring the Lord, you like, listen, I need the Lord.
bruh.
This medicine ain't working.
I was like,
I
God,
need
you gotta
I
do
need
something.
prayer. I
Cause
need
I don't,
hands to be
like I
laid.
said, I don't get sick. I don't.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. Thank God, whatever. But
Right,
yeah, I don't get sick. But when I do,
right.
bruh, I be in here like, it's like,
Yeah.
dude, you said you just got a headache. I know, but
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's when you know. That's when you know. It's like, listen, man, I gotta get right.
facts.
You ain't shit. You listen, man. I understand that thing is serious, man. It's definitely serious, man. COVID, man, is real serious. So everybody out there, prayers and blessings to everyone and their families, and y'all stay safe and y'all stay masked up, and hand sanitizer, clean hands, everything 6 feet, all that good stuff or whatever. Because it's definitely real out there. You got a lot of people that are losing their lives, because of
Yeah,
this illness that's going around. So it's real, it's serious business, So I mean, before we even get into the show, I wanna do a moment of silence. I lost a coworker and a friend due to COVID this Saturday that passed.
hey, and while you doing that,
Hmm.
we lost one of our listeners too. Um, me and his wife go way back. We cool as all get out.
He also
Um,
lost to COVID as well.
he he passed away to COVID, dude. He
Okay,
was working security in the
right.
field and caught it.
Okay.
That junk killed me when I got that phone call. Like,
Yeah,
what,
and it was rough for me and
bruh?
it was rough for me and my coworkers too at the job. Like, with us being in the line of work that we in, we spend
Yeah,
more time with each other than we do our loved ones. So
facts.
it hit the night shift and the day shift, real hard. So I just want to send out, prayers and blessings, to the family, because it definitely hit us hard, and he definitely will be missed. So I just want to say, we're gonna take a moment of silence. Jacob, what was your guy name? What was his name that you lost the call?
Uh, his wife. Yeah, I remember his wife too. Cause man,
Do
she's
you
really.
mind if we say his name,
Uh,
or we
I
could just
think
keep
it.
it
I think
anonymous?
I can.
It's up to you. I mean, we could keep it anonymous. You want to say his name, but
His name was Kenneth. Uh, called him Ken.
Kenneth
His last name was Graham.
Brown,
Um, Graham.
Graham.
His wife's name is Lisa.
Okay.
She been dealing with a lot.
So
So
I'll just say Graham, So for
yeah,
right now, before we start this show, this edition of the Man Cave, we just want to give our blessings and our prayers, and to the Graham family and the Williams family, and we just want to give our condolences, our blessings, and our prayers to the family. Your loved ones will definitely be missed, and we're just gonna have a moment of silence real quick. Okay. All right. So, that's definitely for, our lost ones, our, people that we lost due to this illness. And, just be strong, take it day by day. We're here. We're definitely here. So, with that being
Yes,
said,
sir.
I just want to go into our show. Tonight's topic on the Man Cave is a topic that I'm pretty sure a lot of us have spoke about, one time or another. And, we actually kind of touched on it on the last show, a little briefly. And tonight's topic on the show is she can't be your peace if she's not at peace with herself.
Hmm.
I'm going to say that again. She cannot be your peace if she's not at peace with herself. So that's tonight's topic on the Man Cave. We're going to talk about that. We're going to really get into that because it's very important. And I feel it's very important because us as men, us as kings, that's one of the things that we actually look for when we're looking for our queen. We look for someone who can bring us, that can be our peace, that can bring us peace. When you come home after a long day of, the world on your back, trials and tribulations, everything you go through as a man, you look for a partner who can actually be your peace, your peace to the storm that you face every day as a man in this world. But there's a how can I say, there's a little fine print within that. The woman that you are looking for, the queen that you are looking for, she won't be able to be your peace if she's not at peace within herself. And that comes with honesty. That comes with being honest with yourself, where you at in life, things that you've been through, where you're at today, as far as finding peace within yourself. A lot of times us as people, we tend to lie to ourselves or give it an excuse, or, oh no, not look at the elephant in the room, not look at the situation at what it really is, and lie to ourselves. Oh, I'm good, I'm all right, I'm fine, everything is good, when in all actuality, you're really not. And when you tend to do that, you tend to either duplicate the same situation that you currently got out of, or you tend to attract individuals that necessarily may not be good for you, and you may know not good for you, but because you have not come to peace within yourself, you naturally attract the same type of people. So,
like, I agree with that 110%. A lot of relationships break up because they're not being peace in the home. Like, it's your sanctuary. It's your place you come home to relax and enjoy yourself, but you come home and it's like warfare. Like, what's the deal, bro? What is happening?
Right.
I've been there. I can speak on it because I've been there. Like,
oh yeah,
yo, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men that can say the same thing. Like, yo, you're supposed to be at peace when you come home because that's where you come from.
right.
All the stress and frustration of the day, and you're supposed to come to the crib and be
Yes.
able to release and relax and
Yes.
let go of all of that stuff. But then when you come home and you got a war,
Hmm.
bruh.
Listen, listen. No one wants to be. We're at war out there in the world. We go through trials and tribulations with work, with we know with our personal, with our everyday. No
On the
one wants to
regular.
come home to that. So, but my question to that is, how do you handle that? Like, what do you do if your piece is supposed to be home, as you stated, which that is absolutely correct. But what do you do when your significant other can't be your piece because they're not at peace with themselves? So naturally, they give you the same energy that you're facing out there in the world, or maybe even more, or no energy at all because they're not at peace with themselves. Like how do you handle that situation?
I've been in a situation where
Hmm.
honestly, I know what I'm coming home to,
Hmm.
and I've either say getting off work and sat in the parking lot for a minute,
Hmm.
just sat there like, all right,
Right,
let me let me get ready for what's coming,
right, right.
or get home
Hmm.
and sit in the parking lot
Hmm.
at the crib, the same thing. Like, oh, I'm not ready for this. It's been
Hmm.
a long day. I didn't work 12 hours,
Right,
man.
right.
This is crazy, dude. This everyday thing. And I don't know if a lot of women understand that
Hmm.
how we feel about home.
Right.
It should be the peaceful place, the place we
Uh-huh.
come to get away from everything else that we've been dealing with all day long. I
Right,
don't know if I don't know if they understand that majority of
right.
the time, but it's sometimes it feels like you walk in the door and it's like, you
Hmm.
here. Like,
Hmm.
but back in the day, you know, I was in a already made family, had 5 kids or whatever.
Hmm. Okay.
Go to the crib and the kids just, you know, you gotta have your mind right because they gonna jump you soon as they see
Right,
you.
right, right,
Like
right.
you ain't seen you all day.
Hmm. Right, right. Everybody going to attack
So
you. Like, listen,
yeah,
I need my time.
so it's hard. So it depends. It really depends. Like on that person,
Right,
if you can handle it or not. Because
right.
I've seen a lot of relationships break up because of
But how
that.
how did you handle it?
I handled it. I okay. So I took time, and at
Okay,
this time the kids they were young. They were I think the oldest one was like 12 or something like that.
okay.
Um, and I set them all down one day
Hmm.
and said, I love y'all to death. Y'all know I do.
Hmm.
When I come in from work, I need some time. I
Hmm.
need a second.
Okay.
And because with kids, kids don't care, bro.
No,
They,
no.
especially they be happy to see
Yeah,
you
that's
and,
not their concern about what's going on
yeah,
out
it
in
ain't
the
at
world.
all.
It's like
And
you
so
here, you finally here. I want my time. What's going on? Let
they've
me
been
tell
waiting
you
for
what
you
I've
all
been
day.
doing. Yeah, let me let you know what's going on. They don't care about all that stuff. They
Nah.
want their time when they want their time, and that's
and
just it.
and and it's understandable because you'd have been away for all
Exactly,
day.
exactly,
Of
most definitely.
course, well, when school's in, they're in
Uh-huh.
school, but at the same time, it's like,
Right,
yo, sometimes you just need a minute,
right,
and I'll
right,
take a minute. Sometimes
right,
I'll take a minute. Sometimes
right,
I'll take the long way home. You know what I'm saying?
right, 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 right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take my time.
instead of
I'm
instead of
like
jumping
that
on the
too.
freeway, I'm gonna jump
Hmm.
on the back road and drive
Yeah,
all the way
yeah,
from there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
most definitely.
yeah,
It's
sometimes
a
you
it's
have
a it's
to.
a it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. Like if my mental's not right, I can't be here the way you need me to be
That part.
because mentally I'm not here. Like I need that time for me to regroup, for me to get
Facts.
my what I'm saying, my husband hat on, my daddy hat on, like especially like in my line of work. Like when I come home, I gotta like that drive home. is
Bruh.
me detoxing.
Bruh.
That's me detoxing. That's me coming down. That's me like getting the job out of my system,
Mindset, yeah.
my mindset, my aggression, everything. Like, because in my line of work, I'm different than I am
Yeah.
personal, and I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
I have to be, so I have to like transform on that ride home.
That part.
That ride home, I gotta like, all right, okay,
Gotta
you now
switch
husband,
over.
I gotta take that hat off and put that
Bruh.
hat on. So
You
that's what
talking
you
about
do.
that. I done did that before.
Yeah,
On the drive home, sit down
Yeah.
talking to myself like, all right,
you got to.
we had a lot going on today, but
That's right. That's right. You have
let
to.
me just
Yeah.
let me release all of that stuff.
Yeah, you have to.
Because for one, especially with kids, you don't want to come across like they've been waiting for you all day long. Dog.
They've been
They've
waiting,
been
so they
waiting
don't
all
care
day. Yeah,
about that other stuff.
they ain't trying to hear all
That
of that.
has
They'll,
nothing to do with them. They could care less about that.
and you want to be available.
Yes.
Like you want to be.
You want to be. You want to
I've
be
done
there.
this. I've done
Mhm.
this. I've come in the house
Okay.
and know good and well I ain't gotta go to no restaurant like that.
Mhm.
But I go straight in the bathroom. As soon as I
Right.
go in there, like what is happening? What
Tell me,
yes?
you did the duck in the bathroom.
Lock that door real quick.
You did the duck. You did the shuffle. Like, oh, hold up. It read it.
Just like 1 minute. Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh,
Hold on. He's still in the
wow.
bathroom. By the time you come out the bathroom, they all standing there.
You
waiting.
did the duck in the bathroom. Wow. I
Bruh.
haven't did yo.
Bruh.
I haven't did the duck in the bathroom since they was babies.
Bruh.
I ain't gonna lie. I've done that move when they was babies, like, because I know soon as I step in the house, they getting passed off to me.
Yeah.
Because I was the one going for 8-9 hours.
That part.
And I remember that move, man. I haven't done that since they was babies, though. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
I just need a minute. Come on now. Especially it. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I mean, we kind of there on the same line of work type deal,
Yes,
kind of.
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't know. Dealing with people in that type of work, you gotta relax, release, and remind yourself, okay, you ain't at work now.
You have to. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you some real. It was so serious one time. My lady was like, "Yo, you not at work right now."
She let you know.
You need to calm down that aggression. I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "See that right there? See,
bruh,
about to get real defensive, and I already hear the tone in your voice going." She was like, "Listen, she said, listen, man." She was that calm. She was that calm, but not playing, type attitude. She was like, listen. You are not at work right now. You need to, if you need a moment.
Need to take it down 10.
No. She was real calm and cool with it, but at the same time, letting me know that, look, I'm serious. She was like, listen, you're not at work right now. But if you need a moment, let me know, because you need to calm down that aggression. Get your tone right. Get your tone right, because you're talking to me. You ain't talking to them. She's like, you ain't talking to them. You're talking to me. And you're home right now. So I'm gonna need you to get it right. And then come talk to me. I'm gonna be so honest with you, bro. I couldn't even argue. No, I couldn't even argue it. I couldn't say nothing. I just was like, I just got quiet. It was like,
just put your head down.
No, I put my head down. I looked at her in the eye. I just went like this, and I looked at. I said, "All right, babe, you right. Give me a moment."
Yeah, because
I said, I said, give me a moment. I'll be right back. I had to go get myself in order because I still was in work mode. Like, I had the aggression, I had the tone, I had the zero tolerance.
Luckily for me, especially when I was in Atlanta, luckily for me, I had a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's like 45 minutes to an hour ride to the crib when I get off work.
Right. Okay.
So I'm in the car bringing it down. Because a lot of times, depending on where I was working at, I've done the clubs, I've done the big malls, I've done some of everything as far as security goes. So yeah, usually I have a minute to, relax and release and bring myself back in because you don't want to bring that home. That'd be the whole thing. And then I've caught myself doing it before and been like, oh man, that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I'm sorry. You gotta go apologize.
You gotta go apologize now.
Like my bad, man. I
now
had some wrong
now you gotta do damage control.
Yeah. Because they just happy to see you. That's it.
That's
they
all.
just
That's
excited.
all. They want to tell you about their day. They want to tell you what happened. They want to tell you about this. They wanted this. So
and you like, no, not right now. Nope.
Right. Because you're still in work mode. So you like, yeah, no, okay, hold on. Wait 1 second. Listen, let me get this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get to you in a second. Like you still, yeah, man.
Yeah, Doc.
Yeah,
I know exactly.
That right there. But I got one of those that she just like we a lot alike in certain ways, but at the same time we're opposites, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, but with that right there, oh yeah, she had to pull my coat. She had to pull me in line, and I can't do nothing but respect it because every now and then, I don't care who you are, every now and then you got to get checked.
Yeah, you got to.
You know what I mean? You and those that
check yourself if you can. Sure.
Those that's able to check you is the real ones. Those the ones that actually got love for you. The ones that's able to check you when you wrong, put you in place, and at the same time still love you. Those are the real ones.
That's fact.
Someone who don't got genuine love for you is gonna let you fall. They're gonna let you continue to mess up. You know what I mean?
Right.
I respect anybody that could check me, put me in line, and at the same time still got love for me. I respect that. Can't do nothing but respect that because real recognize real at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So
chastise with love.
There you go.
That's gonna be the new song coming. Look for chastise. No, I'm just playing.
Hey.
Look, Calvin.
Whatever works. I'm like, whatever works. Hold on. That sounds like that might be something. Okay, let's make it happen. I'm call my people. We're gonna get in the stew. We're gonna make that happen. Whatever works, man.
Right.
Whatever works. But going back to the topic though, like it's good. All those things is good and excellent, but it's more challenging when you have someone that actually can't do that for you because they haven't found peace within themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like
that's another subject right there, bro. That's a
bro. Right. And that's the thing I want to key in on.
Yeah.
When you have a significant other who doesn't have peace within themselves and haven't found peace within themselves, how can they bring peace to you? It's really hard. It really, I'm not gonna say it can't happen, but it's very difficult. Because you gotta be comfortable. Yeah, you gotta be comfortable and happy within yourself before you can make anybody else happy.
Yep, I agree 110%.
A lot of times people don't take the proper time that they need to take to heal themselves before they get into a new relationship.
That part.
Like all those scars and things that you need to heal to get better, to become a better you, instead of it actually healing, a Band-Aid is just put over it.
Right.
And now them same situations go into that new situation that you are becoming a part of. So instead of it actually healing and you becoming a better version of you, you tend to continue to recycle those
What's
same
going on? Yeah.
situations, them same actions, them same feelings, and the only thing that actually changed was the partner.
That's never good. You
That's
sure
the
right.
only thing that actually changed. So, like, a lot of times, us as people, we have to recognize that first, and it's so hard to. Well, no, let me backstep. Let me say this the right way. It's easy to give advice to someone who needs it and tell them the things they need to improve on. But it's hard to actually look into yourself
Your personal.
and find out the things that you need to work on.
You know the best ones to do that, Doc,
Who's the best ones?
to bring you down to size? Kids.
Oh, kids are brutally honest.
Bruh.
Brutally honest. Brutally. I don't care if you don't want to hear it. If you would ever, they're gonna give it to you brutally honest. But
It's been some times.
you know who's great at telling you about yourself, whether you want to hear it or not. Your mama.
Yeah, mama too.
Your mama
Yeah.
gonna give it to you raw no matter what. Your mama gonna tell you when you wrong. She gonna tell you when you right. She gonna tell you when you messed up. Whether you want to hear it or not, mama always gonna give it to you up close and personal.
She's gonna let you have it every
Up
time.
close and personal. But
I brought you into this world.
and that's fine, and that's a beautiful thing. But we have to get to the point where we're able to recognize these things ourselves.
Right. That part. That's your maturity.
Yeah, it's called maturity. And eventually, mama's not gonna always be there. What if you don't have kids in your life to tell you to give you the brutal honesty at a young age? We have to get to the point where we're able to recognize these things ourselves and then be able to move forward and grow and change these things ourselves without anyone else. Sometimes people depend on their significant other to help them change, to become a better version of them. But they forget that the better version of you starts with you.
Facts. Got to work on it.
It starts with you. It all starts with you. Nothing starts with someone else. You can't depend on someone else to make you a better version of yourself because it's you. It's yourself. It's self-love. It's self-awareness.
Facts.
So people, we have to recognize these things within ourselves.
That's 100.
You know, because if you continue to lie to yourself about these things and not be honest with yourself, then you're just going to continue the same patterns in your life.
It's going to be a problem every time, Doc.
Every time. Right. You're going to have the same situations and the same end results in relationships, in your personal, in your work life. It starts with you. It all starts with you.
That's facts.
And you have to be comfortable with that. You have to be comfortable with the decisions that you are going to have to make to further your growth. There's going to be some tough decisions. There's going to be some decisions that's going to be a no-brainer. It's going to be easy. But there's going to be some tough decisions in that path as well. You have to be comfortable and stand firm on those decisions to be able to move forward, to continue your growth and your greatness in life.
Wisdom. That's wisdom right there.
You have to. You cannot, and I say this again, you cannot depend on someone else for your own self-growth. Cannot. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not wise.
It's for you. It's yourself. For you. It's for your greater good. Your path is no one else's path. It's your path. It's your life. It's your decision. Stand firm on your decisions. Make them and continue to grow and be great. But if you're not comfortable in your own skin and comfortable in your personal, in your life, you can't be someone else's piece. Don't even, I wouldn't even attempt to be someone else's piece if I'm not at peace within me.
Bruh, you just said a mouthful.
I'm just saying it's something very. I see it every day in life. Like while I'm in the supermarket, whether I'm at the car wash, if I'm at the lounge, like a lot of people are not happy within themselves, but they're continuing to try to make other people happy.
That's crazy, dog. That's like the hurt trying to heal the hurt.
Right. And you
Like,
see it every day.
yeah, and it don't make sense for real.
It
If you
don't.
hurting and you passing your hurt on to the person that you trying to help,
Right.
instead of positivity coming out, it's hurt coming out.
Right.
And now this person got double hurt
Right.
because
Right.
they're feeling it for you. I'm real big on the emotion thing. So yeah, that's especially shoot. It's kind of like the spirits and stuff like that. So dog,
And then it's
I'm with
like,
you 100 on that.
right. And then to some degree, you think about it, it's really a distraction from their own self growth because they're constantly trying to make other people happy, do things for other people so they won't be sad, so they won't be in a messed up situation, so they'll be good, so they won't have no worries or stress. But it's in some degree, I'm not saying all the way around the table, but in some degree, it's a distraction from their own self-healing, from their own self-growth. It's like they're giving all their time to others to try to make them happy. That it doesn't, they're not taking the time they need to heal themselves, to get their self right, to get their mentals right, their situations right.
You're gonna pass on what you got to that person that's already hurting.
Or not even in some degree, yeah, pass on, but also in some degree, they can make other people very happy. They can make other people very happy. They can do all the right things that they need to do to make others happy, but they don't
can't make themselves happy.
To make themselves happy.
Yeah, I feel you. Yep.
And then that can cause long-term hurt that you didn't even know you had, or you did know you had it, but you didn't do nothing to
you ain't deal with it. Yep.
So it just wound up causing more damage, like a domino effect. You gotta take time to heal and take mental breaks. I don't care if it's a walk in the park. I don't care if it's just outside sitting enjoying the weather. Like whatever you exercise and whatever you need to do, you gotta take them self breaks, them self mental breaks, that mental time for yourself. Get you right. Take a deep look in the mirror and see what are the things that you may need to make better about yourself. What are the things that you can change about you to make you a better version of you? We all have flaws. No one is perfect. But are you willing to improve those flaws to where they're no longer flaws, and they're more pros than cons that makes you a better you? And
take correction, man. There's a lot of people that can't take correction. Like I'm speaking from a Scorpio point of view, and I know they like, whatever, man, you ain't yeah, I used to have that problem too. That was a problem for me, like to take correction.
Gotta take criticism.
But yeah, it's a good thing. Like they wouldn't say nothing if they ain't see nothing. If it wasn't a situation, a problem, issue. You just have to look at it from the outside of your perspective. Because a lot of people look at it like, man, you can't tell me what to do. You got this going on.
Right. But
I mean,
you got to be able to take the personal out of the conversation.
That part, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You got a lot of times. Yes, that person. It's a person that's giving you advice. Yeah, like I'm a piggyback off of what you just said. A lot of times people are like, oh, how's she gonna tell me what to do? And her situation all messed up. Her situation all this. Yes, That may be true. That may be 100% truth. But is what she's saying, is there any truth to what she's saying about you? Let's dig a little deeper. Let's not just look at the surface. Let's take the personal out of the conversation. Learn how to take good advice. Learn how to take proper criticism from whoever it may be coming from. Take the truth out of it. Take the personal out of it. Take the personal out of it and accept the truth from it. Now, if everything else in the conversation is personal, push that to the side. But take the truth out of that conversation and make yourself a better you.
Especially if you keep hearing the same thing over and over again from different sources.
Gotta be some truth to it. If you
like, like if different people telling you the same thing, it's like, right. Did they have a conversation? They all met up, and
then especially if different people keep telling you the same thing, and then you got this one person that's telling you the same thing that everybody else did, and this is the person that got a whole bunch of messed up stuff in their life. If they could see it and everybody else could see it, then you might want to change that about you.
I'm just saying.
You might want to really take a good look at you and think, okay, yeah, there might be something that I might need to change that, because if you could see it, and I know you got a whole bunch of stuff in your life, then yeah, I need to take a look at that. I might need to change that about me. It's all about self-love and self-growth. But like I said, the topic tonight is she can't be your peace if she's not at peace with herself. And this is a universal thing. And of course, it's worded in a female sense, because this is the man cave. And that's one of the things we do. We talk from a man's point of view to help women understand the mindset more of a man. But we talk about everything in life, from a man's point of view. This topic can go both ways. It can also be directed towards men as well, because a man can't be your peace, ladies, if he's not at peace with himself. And we're here tonight to discuss the ways and the different ways of finding peace within yourself first before you can be someone else's peace.
Yeah, that's the first step. I agree.
That's the first step.
That's the first step, because you can't bring hurt into a hurt situation.
No.
If you do,
cause more hurt. It's just gonna cause more hurt.
Bruh, that's facts.
It's just gonna cause more hurt.
I've seen it to where
it
damaged the whole relationship, and I'd be like, man, I seen that a mile away. But it's like when you're in that situation, you blind to the fact.
Oh, most definitely.
That's the messed up thing. You be blind to the fact.
You are very blind
until somebody outside of it says something to
you. You're very blind to it. Bruh. You ain't gonna see nothing.
And that's why I brought up little kids, because they quick.
You ain't gonna see
they don't care. They go. Bruh,
you're not gonna see. Let me tell you something. When you're in the storm, it's hard to actually see the effects of the storm.
Right. That part.
You got to step out of the storm to see the actual effects that storm is causing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not always easy to do that, especially when you are part of the reason the storm is even happening. It's not always easy to take a step back and be like, or wouldn't even be as bad as it is if I didn't do that. Maybe
you think that even happens?
It's hard. It can happen. But
since you brought it up,
it can happen. It can happen. It can happen, but it takes time.
It takes the right one.
It takes time and it takes growth.
Yeah.
It takes time and it takes growth for it to actually happen. But see, the thing about it is, if you're not aware that that's something within you that you have to change, it's not going to happen until you are aware of that first and foremost. The thing about growth and the thing about change is that change can't happen if you don't think you don't have anything that you need to change.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
If you don't see you're wrong in a situation, how can you correct it?
Mm.
If you think everything you say is the truth and everything you say is what needs to happen and nothing else, and what I say is right and you wrong, how can you ever see anything wrong about what you're doing?
And that's why I brought up kids, because they have innocent eyes. They gonna say exactly how they feel. they not they not gonna cut no corners. They ain't gonna consider, oh, you my dad. I ain't gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm,
They ain't none of that junk.
mm-hmm.
They gonna let you have it straight. Like, bruh, you need to get it together. This
Yeah,
is not happening right. Yeah. And I can only speak on that because I've been there. I've been corrected. And I'd be like, dang, I ain't see that. But with that, it depends on how you take it. It comes with wisdom, you know what I'm saying? I think if you take it from, because kids are looking from it from a
mm-hmm,
completely different standpoint.
mm-hmm.
It's an innocence, and it's not to badger you or beat you up or nothing like that. But
Right,
sometimes we need that because
right.
we be wrong sometimes.
We do. We just
Just
have
be
to recognize.
dead wrong.
We just have to recognize it first, because some people are so stuck in their ways and been doing something for so long that it is so hard for them to
You know,
realize
switch up.
what they've been doing this long actually isn't correct.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
So you have to be willing to see the wrong first before you can change it, before you can become a better version of you.
That's
Sometimes
facts.
and sometimes it takes your village or your support group to hold that mirror up to your face and let you know, look, this right here is not right. This right here, I understand where you may have been trying to go with this or what you was trying to do, but you could have handled that situation better.
See,
You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you need that.
that's why I brought up kids
Yeah,
because
sometimes you
they
need
they
that.
innocent with it, but when they hit you with it, you be like, oh, you feel it because it's coming from a kid,
Sometimes you need that to be a better version of you. It takes that
bruh.
to actually change, but we have to find the peace within ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
We have to find a peace, what brings us peace, and start from there. Start from there, and then your growth has officially started.
That part.
Find the peace within you. Find Become happy within yourself before anyone else. Don't just rely on someone else to make you happy. Someone making you happy is beautiful. It's a wonderful thing. It's wonderful. It's great. I wish everyone finds someone that brings them happiness and love. That's a beautiful thing. But also find the happiness, the love, and the peace within you without anyone else first. Then when you find that person, that significant other that brings you that happiness as well, that love, that joy, I
Hmm.
guarantee you the feeling will be magnified. The feeling will be double. It will be 10 times worth, because you found that happiness and that peace within yourself first. So you
And
will be happy regardless. And once you find that significant other that bring that as well, that feeling will be
bruh,
double. It will be triple. I guarantee,
it's
and it will be pure,
it's
because
more
the
women though.
feelings and the love and all that will be genuine on both sides, because you can now love at a different level.
Right.
At a
That part.
different frequency. Your love and your caring and all that will be at a different frequency because you also have that within you as an individual.
And that's the thing. Like, yeah, I know we got ladies listen to us. That's the thing too. So
Mhm.
it's give him that minute.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
promise you, it's gonna be so appreciated
Yes,
if
it
you
is.
give him that minute. Like
It really is.
even I've been in situations where I come home from work
Mhm.
and she'd grab the kids and go like,
Right.
"Come on, y'all, come
Right.
on, give him a second,
Right.
let them do." Because we've had this conversation. Now, a lot of
Right.
men not gonna have this conversation with their woman,
Mhm.
but they'll say something like, "Yo, I need a minute. Give me a
Yeah.
second."
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But when you when you when you comfortable and you have conversations like that, and you're like, "Yo, I just need a second. Just give
Yes.
me a second."
Just give me a minute.
If you got that relationship like that, Doc, she's gonna give you that. It ain't
She's gonna
nothing like
respect that.
I'm telling you, bruh. I'm telling you, it's
She's gonna
nothing
respect
like
that.
when you come to the crib and the kids come flying at you,
Mhm.
and she steps in the way like, "Hold on, y'all, give him a second. Let him put his
Yeah.
stuff down."
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna give you that minute. But see,
Bruh,
that comes with. Let me tell you something. That comes with communication. That comes with time. That comes with effort. That comes with knowing your significant other, and
that part.
that also comes with paying attention.
Facts.
That's also a part of communication and learning your significant other. You can't truly learn your significant other if you don't pay attention to their wants, to their needs, what they need, what they don't need. Like, not everybody likes to be asked what's wrong. Are you okay? Can I help? Not everybody likes
Hmm.
that. Some people just like to be left alone. Let me regroup, and then when I come back to you, I'll be able to explain to you what's going on. Then you
That
got some
part.
people that need you to drag it out of them because if you don't, they'll
They ain't
never
gonna say
say nothing.
nothing. Yeah,
They'll never say nothing. But
yeah.
you won't really know any of this if you don't pay attention to the person that you're with. You see
And
what I'm saying?
depending on who you with,
Mm-hmm.
that communication, that's that's what I talk about communication all the time because I just think
Oh,
it's
most
key. But
definitely.
communication, um, even it gets so deep sometimes to where you don't even have to say a word, bro.
And
Just
that, yeah, yes,
your
yes,
eyes and you.
yes,
Uh, okay,
yes,
give them. Come
yes,
on, y'all. This is
yes. Let me tell you, I'm like that. Let me tell you, it's deep like that with me and my lady. Like, it's so deep. All I gotta do is give her a look.
yeah,
I give her a look, and she always
right,
say I do.
Joseph.
She always say I do something with my eyebrow, like my eyebrows are raised. She be like, "Oh, he done raised his eyebrows, gave that look. Okay, let me leave him alone. I know he." She be like, "Up, I
Bruh.
seen your eyebrows raised. Your eyebrows raised up, and you gave that look." I'm like, "Let me leave him alone." I be like, "What are you talking about? I don't even know that. I don't even know my
And you
eyebrows
do it
raised. Like, what
subconsciously,
the hell?"
like
She be like, she said it's something with my either my eyebrows raised or they'll go down, like they'll raise or they'll go down like this. And I give her a look. She be like, "Oh shit, let me leave him alone. He got that eyebrow shit going on, and he giving me that look. Let me leave him alone,
hey,
and I'll come back to him later."
it's been I've
Like,
been
it's
told
it's
I had
certain
looks.
things. And see,
But yeah,
I know about her when she get quiet, like
yeah.
when she don't want to argue, when she ain't got nothing to say, when it's like, I'm like,
Like,
"Oh
yo, what's
shit."
wrong? What's
I'm like,
wrong, man?
"Damn,
What is
she don't even want to argue. She ain't got nothing to say." I'm like, "Oh, this shit is real."
bruh,
I'm like, I will leave her alone.
bruh.
I ain't saying nothing. I will come back later,
Best to walk away, just okay.
walk away,
Hey.
cold red. It's emergency. Shit just got real.
Yeah, throw your hands up and walk and back
All right,
away
man.
slowly.
I'm leaving. I'll see you later.
I'm telling Cause I do well. Shoot, I walk a lot now anyway. Um, cause of my leg, I was messed up for a minute,
Uh-huh.
couldn't do it. But walking, bruh,
Right.
is another good way.
Oh, you a
Just
walker.
to, oh yeah,
You a walker.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Um, okay, I'll tell you why I started walking,
Okay.
because I was walking a little bit, but I wasn't doing like I'm doing now. Like I'm doing 3, 4, 5 miles, easy.
Damn.
I wasn't doing that. And
Okay.
then I got sick
Okay.
and I didn't know what was going on. Went to the
Uh-huh.
doctor and the doctor said, yo, you done put on some weight.
Uh-huh.
I done gained this weight back. She was like, bruh,
Yeah. You
you
had to
gonna
get back
need
on
to
that
get
walking
back
trail.
in. Yeah, you gotta get back on that. And so ever since then,
Yeah.
shoot, I've been moving, bruh.
I
Like
ain't mad at you. I
people
ain't
be
mad at you.
cracking up because I be it's like,
Right.
yo, I just seen you downtown. Where you at?
I ain't
I'm
mad
at the
at you,
crib.
bro. See, I used to be, I ain't gonna lie, I used to do that back in my younger days. When
Do you know?
situations get heated and stuff like that or whatever, yeah, I
Yeah,
would just leave. I would just leave and go for a walk and just walk.
bruh.
But
It clears
I don't do I may leave, but I'll go to my car. I don't
it
do the
clears
walking.
your
I'll leave, go
it
to my
clears
car.
my head. Like I can walk, throw my AirPods in,
Uh-huh.
listen to my music, and I'm gone, doc. Like I look up and I be like, God,
You in the zone.
I get way down here,
Yeah. You look up and you don't walk to another damn county.
bruh.
You look up like, oh, what the hell? I didn't even know. What the hell? Yeah, I ain't.
Yeah.
Listen,
So it was
nowadays,
like
nowadays you
that's
gotta be careful where your ass walk.
that is true. That's facts.
Yeah, you
It
be careful with that
luckily
walking, man.
luckily here it ain't as
Uh,
bad as it was. Like it's
right,
been calmed down a lot.
right.
But yeah, that's definitely true. There's certain places I ain't going.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You wake up,
just cause,
you in the wrong neck of the woods. You in the wrong
like,
wrong
hold on,
place.
player, what you doing over
Like, what
here?
the
Who
hell you doing over
you?
here? Like, yeah, I know. You know I was a wild boy. Like I said, back in my days, I used to do that. We talking about walking the
Bruh,
mean streets of Brooklyn, New York. And I used to just
bruh.
be walking. I ain't give a damn. Listen, man. Oh, shout out to Hall. I see Hall commented.
I,
He said,
I done
facts, preach.
I
Shout out
done
to Hall. What's
definitely
good, brother?
I done definitely been to the BK. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's why I said you know I used to be a wild
I
boy.
done-
You know I used to be a wild boy because I used to get out there and be walking, ain't give a damn. Like, I mean, I
bruh.
knew mad people though, so but at the same time, it's like I ain't care. I was out there. I was like, listen, whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
been there.
You know,
Been
it
there.
is what it is though. It is
I
what it is.
Minnesota was a little tricky. But I was in Minnesota because I always been a walker, but
Uh-huh.
it all depends. Like
Right,
Minnesota was a little tricky. They be switching
right,
up on you, trying to catch
right.
you slipping. That
Yeah,
like,
man.
nah, man, nah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I'd advise anybody to do that. Like, for one, it's good for exercise. For two, your mind's clear.
Yeah,
Like,
it is. It's real
it
clear.
clears your mind so much, dog, to the stresses of the day, everything you've been going through. Like, even like you said, dealing with loved one, your wife, your
Yeah,
girl, whatever the case, bruh, it clears your mind. It makes you come back to earth a little bit.
yes,
Because
yes.
me being DJ and all that, I'm real deep into music. I put my tunes on and be gone. And look up and be like, dang, how I get here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, oh, favor.
We good, man.
I gotta,
Yes, sir.
I gotta listen to by the name of Tamika. She
hmm
said your laugh tickles her. She said sorry, off
I
topic,
didn't
laugh out loud.
I didn't heard that so
She
much.
likes your laugh.
Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate it. I
Tamika.
definitely. Oh, Tamika. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Count against my ears, not my
it's
head.
all good.
Cause she gonna put another message in there. Let me tell you, we
That's
don't
all
want
right.
them
She said
problems.
your laugh tickles her. I don't start laughing on purpose and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't start. Don't start extra laughing and shit now.
Here we go.
I ain't trying to get your head all gassed up and shit.
Hey, I'm a teddy
Thought
bear,
I
dog.
told
It's what I do. You see that,
Okay.
Cal?
Yeah,
I'm a
I
teddy
see
bear.
you.
It's what I do.
I see you, bro. I see you. I see you. No problem. No problem. You know you my bro. I see you.
Bro, for sure.
You know, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, man. I just like. I mean, like for real, women, men, find a peace in yourself. You know, before you try to be someone else's peace, because you can't properly be someone else's peace if you ain't got peace with you.
You better say that, dog. Ooh.
I'm just saying. Imagine how much more you could help someone if you satisfied and comfortable within your own skin. It's only limited help you can give when you struggling within you. And I'm just saying, I mean, I know it's easier said than done. And I know it's nothing wrong with having a heart and wanting to help people. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. That's a beautiful thing, but also find the time to help yourself.
That part.
Find the time to help yourself, because if you don't, eventually Superman is going to crash or Superwoman is going to crash.
Like I said earlier,
crash hard.
And you don't want other people letting you know, because they will let you know, Doc.
Yeah.
They will sure let you know, like, bruh, you ain't, bruh. Yeah, I've been in that situation where even leaving other places, because I've been in places where I've worked jobs back to back and leave the job, for instance, leave my security gig, go to the club. I bounced for years. Go to the club, and that attitude I got from earlier, it come out at the club.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, hold on, man. I'm gonna need you to go take a break real quick. Are you good? Like, yeah, I'm straight. What wrong with you? Man, did you just see? Yeah, okay. But yeah, facts, dude. That's real.
Yeah, you know, you have to, man. I mean, I'm just like I said, I'm all for helping people. I'm all for that. You know what I mean? But you definitely got to take that time to help yourself, man. You have to. It's very important. We all
I'd even advise. Look, I've even advised, and I've been through this, going through a situation, and I had to go to counseling. And you know, we don't like to talk to counselors and stuff like that too much. But if you find a good counselor, they're not able to talk about what you're talking about, bro.
No, they're not.
You could tell them everything, dude. Everything that's going on. Get all this stuff off your chest. It was such a great experience for me. I'd advise it to anybody. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody. Counseling is not a bad thing. It's awesome.
No, it isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't. And us as you know, people, we tend to frown on that. Oh yeah, I ain't sitting up telling somebody else my problems. They only gonna tell me the things I know, and I this and that, and I ain't doing. Yeah, I hear that. But sometimes it's good to hear it from sometimes it's good to hear it from someone else. You know, sometimes it's good to get a different opinion, or, you know, talk to someone about it. Yeah, I mean, they may tell you certain things that you are aware of, but they may help you to try to find the solution of the things that you're already aware of. Because obviously
you gotta leave. It's good,
you
but
need help from someone.
Yeah.
So
and that's another issue. Like a lot of us, you just saying that some of us got issues taking advice and help from other people. I don't know what that's about. Like, I don't understand that. Like, for real. What is the issue? Especially from women that just want to help you out and help you pick you up, and you be looking crazy. Like, man, you can't tell me what, bruh.
Exactly. You can't tell me what to do. Well, obviously you need someone to help you. Somebody got to help you because you're having a hard time helping yourself, and that's fine. That's fine. We all need help from time to time, but we have to be willing to accept the help.
Right.
I mean,
You
these are
gotta.
paid professions that do this. This is actually a career. I mean,
They get
in the
paid
name,
for it too.
they're professionals at this. You're not the only person
Bruh.
that suffer from this. But yeah, we have a lot of problems, accepting help from others. But I mean, we got to put that pride aside. We have to put that pride aside. It has to. The healing has to start somewhere.
It's got to.
It has to
Yeah,
start somewhere.
I
If it
agree.
don't, then it's just going to be a revolving door.
Gonna keep going through the same thing over and over again
Over and over again.
till
Over and
you get it
over and
right.
over again.
Till you get it right.
This is
Yep.
one of the reasons why when you don't have peace in yourself and you lean towards someone else to be your peace, this is the reason why when that someone else remove themselves from you
Mm-hmm.
and that relationship is no more, or that job is no more, or that best friend is no more, whatever the title is of that person that brings you peace,
You better talk on that, Doc.
when that person is removed from your life, now you're such a mess. You don't know what to do. You don't know what you're gonna do. Oh my God, you can't believe this. You ready to, do this and do that and all this craziness because that person that you found your peace in and was such your peace is no longer there. Now you don't know what to do because you didn't initially have peace within yourself.
Now you thrown. Yep.
Come on, we got to
Yep.
do better. We have to
Yep.
do better.
Got
We have
to.
to do better. We have to do better. There's no other way to say it. We have to do better. Find that peace within you first, and then you'll truly be happy with whatever the
Yeah.
situation is. The situation go left and it's no longer happening, you'll still be happy with you. You'll still be
Yeah.
happy with you. Like me, let me tell you, I'm the type of person, I could go to the movies by myself. I could go out to dinner by myself. I could go for a drive by myself, and I'm good. I'm good.
Content. You be
I'm
content like a
good.
mug, bruh.
I'm
Nah.
good. Like I this is things that I've done before and I do. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
no problem going to a restaurant and eating by myself,
That part.
catching a movie by myself, going for a drive by myself, go to the bar by myself. And I'm good. I'm good
You be good for real. For
because
real.
I
Like,
don't put my peace in someone else's hands. I'm happy within me all the way around. I'm happy the person that I am. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with me. I'm
and
happy with my growth. So my peace doesn't rely on anyone else but me. Now, my lady brings me peace.
mm-hmm.
My children brings me peace.
Mm-hmm.
My support, my village brings me peace. But guess what? They add on to the peace that I already have within me. They add
Facts.
on to that. They're not my peace in a whole, and that's it.
You
No,
ain't got no other piece. Yeah.
It starts with me, and they add on, and they make it even greater. That's where we have to get to. I'm not saying I've been here all my life. It took self-healing. It took for me to take a look in the mirror
Mm-hmm.
and see what I needed to do to become a better version of me. It took time, but I took those steps. I took the advice from the people I needed to take the advice from, and I started the self-growth and healing myself. And I'm here, and I've been here for quite some time now. But
you got
you have to start the process
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. It gotta start somewhere. It got like a lot of people knock counseling and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I had to go through it. I was forced to do it. Let's say
Mhm.
I was forced to do it.
Mhm.
But I was so glad that I did.
There you go. There you go.
Because you're going in here and you're talking to someone who don't know you from Adam. They don't know what you're going through. You're letting them know what's happening with you.
Right.
And they can't say a word to nobody about it.
Mhm.
it's a confidentiality thing, and I think that's the issue with a lot of people that don't want to go to counseling. I was so glad that I did it, that um I was so glad for that period of time that I was going through it. I was going through it for a specific purpose that didn't work out, but I was glad to go. Like, it got to the point to where I was happy to go every week. Like, oh, I'm going to counseling. let
Right,
me go
right,
on. Let me go unload.
right.
And yeah, it you need somebody you can confide in, you can talk to. Um,
You need to.
and ladies, if you hear me, ladies, I know y'all listening. Listen to your boy. Be his peace. Be it, because we deal with a lot of stuff out here in the world.
Yes,
A lot of stuff that
yes.
he's probably not gonna say nothing to you about, but he needs you when he coming home. When he comes home, that's what he needs. He needs you there waiting for him in open arms. Like, come on. A lot of stuff would not happen if they had that, and some of them don't. So yeah, I agree. Need
Yep.
that peace. Y'all don't know how much y'all mean to us when you are our peace, bro.
Hmm.
You just don't know. Whew.
Hmm. You just don't know. But first, if you, first, so you can properly be your king's peace, be peace within yourself, my queen. I'm gonna
That's
say that again. First, before you can properly be your king's peace, be at peace with yourself, my queen, my
mm,
queens. It's very important.
facts.
It's very
Facts.
important.
Yeah, you need that. You can't give peace if you don't have peace. I agree.
And if I want to add on to that, if that significant other that you are with is interrupting your peace, doesn't support your peace, or doesn't want you to have peace, or not part of your peace, whichever way that happens, then you may need to remove him or her.
Or remove yourself. Yeah.
You may need to remove them from
Shoot.
your circle, because
Right.
at the end of the day, no one, and I'm gonna say this again, no one. You see the head went up and down when I said it. I'm very sad. No one should interrupt your peace.
I
This
can't even say nothing behind that. You, bruh, go ahead.
this is what I mean by tough decisions. Sometimes we have to move the pieces on the chessboard to get
Mm,
that checkmate. Sometimes we have to change the pieces. We have to move the pieces to get that checkmate, to get where we need to get to within ourselves. Sometimes those decisions are hard. You may have had a good relationship with this person for years. You may have loved this person for years.
hmm
This person may have been a part of your life for years. Well, that doesn't mean that they're going to be part of your growth. Sometimes that's hard to accept, and that stops a lot of people from growing to the level that they need to grow in.
I think I said it on breakdown. Everybody can't go with you.
Everybody can, and
They
everybody
can't.
won't.
They
Everybody
can't.
can, and everybody won't. But it's hard
Because the
to
level
accept
that you
that.
going to, they ain't on that level, dog.
And it's
It's
hard for a lot of people to accept that those people or certain people won't join them and be with them
hmm
on their growth, because naturally we want everybody that we love and
Yeah,
everybody that we care
definitely.
about to be part of our greatness.
Yeah, you want them to go, but
You want them to go. But the harsh reality of it is everybody won't, and everybody can't.
They can't. They're not supposed to be there.
Because at the end of the day, it's your growth. It's not theirs. Your growth is for you, not for them. And that's fine. That's fine. Nothing is wrong with that. But the hard part is accepting it. The hard part is accepting that. Sometimes we grow in different areas. Sometimes we grow in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine.
Go apart. Yep.
The hard part is accepting it. Once you accept it, you'll be surprised of the doors that open for you and the growth and the levels and the frequency that you will grow to.
Giving gems, Doc.
I'm just, this is all wisdom that I've learned within my years and my time. And I'm just sharing it with the people as we do and as we should do. I'm not going to hold on to knowledge and wisdom that I got. I'm going to share it. So I don't know who out there may need to hear this and may help them in their growth and in their path. Someone had to do it to me. Someone had to give me this knowledge. So I'm just passing it on to the next person to help them be great.
That part.
You know, that's what we do. This is what the man cave is for. This is the reason why the man cave was created, to give a man's point of view, because so many times I see that men are not viewed in the proper light. And that's because not everyone is a good representation. And that's just not with men, with people in general. Not the proper the proper rep doesn't always show up for the job.
Facts.
But a lot of times, you know, and then we have boys running around pretending to be men that gives us a bad name and a bad view. But there's as we know, Jacob knows, there's a total difference between a boy and a man. So the man cave was created to give the proper view of a man, the proper view of a king, the proper view of how a man and a king thinks, our mindset on views and opinions about life and all types of situations. So that's what we here for on the Man Cave. And that's what we will always give our listeners. And if you
always gonna get that
at the bottom of the screen, if you have any questions that you want to talk about, any concerns, any comments about anything that we may be talking about, at the bottom of the screen, you see the email, the Man Cave email, tdrmancavepodcast@gmail.com. Please send your concerns, send your questions, whatever you may have. We will gladly address them and talk about them on the next episode. You also see the Instagram, the Facebook page. Please join us. We welcome all questions and concerns, and we will talk about them and address them on upcoming shows. We've done it before, and that's what we will do. We value our listeners.
Most definitely. True. That's where the best stuff come from, our listeners, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Them questions y'all be sending, bro. Oh.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear too. We want to hear our listeners' views and what y'all think and what y'all, you know, things that may be going on that y'all want to talk about. That's what we here for.
Definitely.
That's what we here for. We here to learn and grow together in the cave.
Most definitely.
In the cave.
Every day you gotta grow. Learn something new every single day. Anybody anybody think they got everything, they out of here. They get gone quick.
You tell me you show me that you got everything and you don't need nothing, and I'll show you something that you can improve on.
Bruh. I'm just saying. Easy.
We listen, nobody here is perfect. Nobody's walking this earth is perfect. We're all trying to be a better version of ourselves every day that we step down. Every day.
Yep.
And if you're not trying to be a better version of yourself every day, then you may want to start, because you're stopping your own growth. you in your own way. You know how they be like, yo, I'm trying to be out the way. Well, if you ain't trying to be a better version of yourself every day, you in
You
your
in your
own way.
way. Yep.
You in your own way. Ain't nobody else in your way. You in your own way.
That's wisdom, Doc. That's straight wisdom. Gotta
Yeah,
get
man.
it together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I see, and yo, not for nothing, I see a lot of people getting it together. I see a lot of people getting it right. As much, I mean, you know, in the media tends to focus on people, a lot of negative
And
things and a
mess
lot of,
up.
you know,
Yeah.
stuff. I see a
That's
lot
good
of people
news.
getting it right. I see a lot of people waking up. Yeah.
That's got to do with perspective of people too, though, because
Mhm.
I know back in the
Most
day, I don't know how it is now, but because I don't watch him, but there's a show that was on
Mhm.
that jokers love to watch because it was drama every single day,
Mhm.
and he made
Every
a
single
living
day.
off of that joke, Doc. Like I'd say tonight, Jerry
Hmm.
Springer. He made a living off of it. It was drama
Oh gosh.
every
Oh
single
yeah, yeah, yeah.
day.
You already know
He
that
like
definitely
trying to get in the
that
house.
went on for decades.
Hurry up and try to get in the house so you can watch it. But these other shows
That went on for decades. But
that was positive,
yeah.
man, they ratings weren't high as
Mhm.
nothing. But they was positive shows. They were great
That's because
shows.
people love drama.
Yeah.
People love drama. It's so easy. It's
Oh
so easy
man.
to look at someone else's situation and focus on that instead of reflecting on your own.
I tell you about
It's just another distraction.
my show. And that was the
Hmm.
difference. Our
Okay.
listeners, bro.
Uh huh.
Oh, when we was sex battles
Hmm.
and we was fighting every show,
Hmm.
like we used to fight on purpose,
Hmm.
just to start
Yeah.
some stuff. Like, yo, we gonna throw something out there, and I do it, and they go for it. Like, yeah, okay.
It's
The
another
ratings,
distraction.
the
It's
ratings was
another
through the
distraction
roof.
of the everyday world and the
Yeah,
trials and tribulations that people have to go through dealing with their own stuff. It's another distraction to be able to look at someone else's stuff and see that their stuff is messed up as well.
facts,
You know what I'm saying? So it's easier to do that. But
facts.
we have to that's something else we have to get away from. We have to stop focusing on everybody else's stuff and
Deal
focus
with
on
our
our
own.
own. Leave
Yep.
these distractions alone. Leave them. That's what they are, distractions. We have to focus on us.
Yeah, I agree.
We have to focus on us. And then
I
we'll
agree.
we'll, we'll properly see the proper change that we need to see.
That's what it is, Doc. I'm with you on that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I mean, this was definitely a great show. Like it was a lot of wisdom, a lot of jewels, a lot of knowledge, being spoke about. And before we get out of here, Jacob, is there any last words or a last piece of wisdom that you wanna, leave the listeners with, the viewers with?
Ladies, be his peace. That's all I can say. Be his peace. We deal with a lot when we ain't around y'all. They don't need to come home to arguments and fighting and just need to be his peace. That's what he coming home to. He need to come home to. He need that reassurance that, oh, when I get home. Yeah. That's basically all I gotta say. Yeah,
Well, I
that,
want to say, find your peace.
that's good.
Find your peace and be true to you. Do not put your peace in someone else's hands, because when
Mm,
that person is no longer there, you will find yourself not at peace and going through a whole whirlwind of issues because you put your peace in the hands of someone else.
wow.
Find your peace, and then you'll truly be happy and can truly grow to be the best version of yourself you can be. And then when you
Facts.
find that other person, significant other, your peace will then double. But make sure that you found the peace within you first.
That part. Yeah.
I just want to thank everybody for tuning into another edition of the Man Cave. Of course, you can find us on all platforms where you listen to your podcast. and all social media. Definitely hit us up with any questions or concerns that you may have. Once again, our email is tdrmancavepodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that's tdrmancavepodcast@gmail.com. You can also join our Facebook group that is TDR Man Cave. TDR Man Cave is the Facebook group. You can also join our Instagram, which is TDR Man Cave _podcast. Once again, the Instagram is TDR Man Cave _ podcast. Join us, hit us up, let us know your questions, concerns, and we'll gladly get back to you. Once again, as I always say, without y'all, there would be no us. So we appreciate you joining us for another great week. I'm your host, Kyle Williams, my co-host, DJ Favor, and we out. Peace.